Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arini and my partner is NURUL. Today we are going to talk about leadership, especially about trust, cooperation, and empathy. There is a belief that a great leader must have empathy. However, many leaders today are to focus on their status and position in an organization. In fact, the real job of a leader is not to be in charge, but to take care of the people in their charge. When you take care of people, the result will follow. One major problem in many companies is that they do not teach people how to lead. Leadership is a skill that needs practice. Everyone has the potential to be a leader, but not everyone wants to be or shall be a leader. Because leadership requires personal sacrifice, a great leader is not responsible for the job, but for the people who do the job. They are not responsible for the results, but for the people who create those results. There is a story from Simon Sinek about his experience in a hotel in Las Vegas. The hotel was amazing, not because of the building, but because of the people. One employee, Noah, said he loved his job because his manager treated him well and made him feel comfortable. Previously, the manager worked at Caesar's Place, where employees felt uncomfortable because the management was not kind. This shows that leadership style can greatly affect how employees feel and perform. In my opinion, I agree with this idea because people are not machines. When employees feel safe, valued, and respected, they will naturally do their best work. I also think that many companies still focus too much on profit and shareholders instead of employees. This can harm both the workers and the company in the long term. In conclusion, empathy is one of the most important qualities of a great leader. A good leader focuses on people first, not just results.
My name is NURUL and I'm going to continue the part 2 of the analysis after Arini. There are things that scare the company that affect its employee, which is mass layoff. People don't understand how broken and damaging it is until it's too late. It is also the quickest way to destroy trust and cooperation in business. Imagine people going home telling their family that they are unable to provide for their family because some error in massive project. Even if you still work in the company, they don't care how hard or long you work there. If there even slight mistake, they will be fired. So they always come to work being afraid. A true good workplace is where the worker truly being able to express themselves, being vulnerable, telling their discomfort, or showing their own mistake. And this is what we call empathy, where we help our generation that are struggling because they are human beings just like the rest of us, and helping them bringing out of their best. We don't have to be always right or in charge. It's not about winning or losing. And then comes perspective. In game theory, there is two kind of thing: finite game and infinite game. Finite game is finding out how to win and only lose if the will or resource run out to make them unable to continue. They have a known rule or fixed rule. For example, like a baseball game. Infinite game, however, is where they are keep the game going as long as possible. They are defined by known and unknown player, where the rules are always changeable. Finite versus finite are stable. Infinite and versus infinite also stable, like the Cold War. Problem arise in finite versus infinite. They are used unstable because both are playing two different kind of game. Finite player play to win while infinite player play to survive. For example, like the Vietnam War, America played to win, but Vietnam played to survive. As for businesses, they keep going before the company exists today. Some company don't understand their game they are playing. They always want to be the number one. They are playing by finite rule. The real company, however, that understands their game, organize their resource and decision around infinite contests that will outlast and frustrate their competition. For example, Microsoft tried to compete with Apple. In Microsoft, 70% on their presentation is about beating Apple, while Apple 100% talking about teaching to teach and how to help students learn. One obsessed with competition and one obsessed with where they are going. Apple are playing the long game to be better than yesterday, always compete with themselves. To be a great leader, start with empathy and perspective. You have to always know what kind of game you are playing. So I guess this is the end of the analysis. Thank you for listening.